Hello everyone and welcome to the Starcade. Today is May 4th, better known as Star Wars Day, and I wanted to do something special this year. A little tribute slash throwback to the origins of Star Wars, if you will. Now, Ralph Mcquarrie is a name that many Star Wars fans recognize. He was the one who did the original concept art for Star Wars, and his work was actually pivotal in getting Star Wars off the ground. George Lucas himself even admits that when people were having trouble seeing his vision, he would show them one of Ralph's paintings and say, just do it like that. In fact, a lot of the art that we're going to look at today looks like a direct shot in the film, and I'm sure George did that on purpose. Now, I want to make it clear that I'm not ranking his art in any sort of top 10. I'm a really big fan of Ralph and his work on Star Wars, and a lot of his art is extremely nostalgic to the point where I'm kind of giddy talking about it, and I'm extremely excited to make this video and show off some of his art. So let's get into it. This first one is probably his most popular piece that average Star Wars fans recognize. This is the original concept art for Darth Vader and I believe Deke Starkiller. This was before Luke Skywalker was actually named. I think it's really cool with the blue lightsaber and the pistol on Vader's hip. Also, Deke's breathing apparatus and whitish yellowish lightsaber is also really cool. In fact, looking at this kind of makes me want to make a video going over the original script and its story. Let me know if you want to see a video like that, because I'll totally do it. There's something about this piece that, for whatever reason, really sets off my nostalgia. Something about the twin sons, the old Luke Skywalker, young Anakin Starkiller, and I believe the big guy with the gun was originally intended on being Han Solo, not Chewbacca. Along with the designs of R2-D2 later used for Chopper and C-3PO, this piece just really captures what I think of when I think of 70s, 80s sci-fi. It just is a really lovely piece of art. All of the ones that I've shown so far are actually from a Star Wars that we didn't get, but there's still something about them that I just find so interesting. Being able to see the parallels, like the lightsaber and the stormtrooper armor, is very cool. And admit it, stormtroopers with laser swords and shields is a lot more interesting than bucket heads that can't shoot straight. Overall, very good piece here. These next few are the aforementioned shots used in the film. You'll probably recognize them yourself without needing me to spell it out, but I'm still going to share my thoughts because these are really the ones that inspired me to make this video. You can see we got the shot of the Falcon here. Now we're peering over Mos Eisley with the twin suns and the land speeder in the background. Also, Deke's got a cycle rifle on his back. Now, this is one that you don't really see in the films, but it's clear that it inspired Mos Eisley, and you can see that the stormtrooper in the background is way more movie accurate than the ones with the shields and laser swords. This one is the shot of Luke in the back to Bath on Hoth in The Empire Strikes Back with clearly what's Han Solo and Princess Leia watching over him. There's even more iconic shots like the trench run in the X-Wing, the speeder chase on Endor, and the final duel in the throne room. Now I know that Ralph didn't work on the prequels. In fact, he said that he had his run of the mill when he was asked to. But here are some that I found of the prequel trilogy that I find really interesting and just fun to look at. For the record, I don't know who made these, so I can't throw out credit. They might actually be his, I'm just not entirely sure. Ralph's art even influenced a lot of the staples that we see in Star Wars now, like the Tusken Raiders, the Jawas, and even Jabba the Hutt. He also inspired a lot of the obscure creatures in the Star Wars fandom that make appearances in other Star Wars media like video games, novels, and even made-for-TV movies. Creatures like krayt dragons, the Gorax, and albino is it Y-Shock? I don't even know. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video and going through with me looking at some of Ralph Mcquarrie's art. I hope that this was a good tribute and hope that you enjoyed watching it. I really did enjoy making this video and I highly recommend going up and looking up more of his art. Happy Star Wars Day, everyone, and may the Force be with you.